Okay, greetings, our Facebook, our YouTube audience,
Good afternoon, everyone.
our online radio audiences as well.
Another chapter.
Indeed. Welcome to UCU Saturday's program. And today is September the 12th, 2020, according to the Gregorian calendar, but Ethiopian calendar, right? It's September 12th, 2013.
13, 7 years, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. You're all like, what? I know. I
yeah.
was saying what the same thing as well when I learned about this information.
and why would we address Ethiopia as a calendar? Why would we mention that? You
We'll
know?
get into it.
Okay,
We'll
good.
get into it. So
Good.
stay tuned. We are
Good.
going to now definitely recognize our sponsors and the views expressed here on this program, not necessarily is associated with any of our sponsors. However, we definitely appreciate their sponsorship and we encourage you to support them, especially if you're in the BI or if you're planning on visiting St. Croix, definitely come out and support them. And they are.
Yes. Queen Bee's Grocery and Kitchen, right? A local entrepreneur establishment. Queen Bee's been there for some time. It is just not groceries, fresh, local, and down island produce. Pickled meats for those hard to find goodies like coca, spice, nutmegs, arrowroot, farine, turmeric, chichimar, down island home remedies, worm medicine, castor oil, iodex, snake oils, red and white lavender, combs, soft candles. Hey, Queen Bee has a lot of needed and certainly cultural items, right? They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yes, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Serving though from 7 a.m. breakfast to 2 p.m. for lunch, right? Queen Bee's Grocery and Kitchen, 954 Williams Delight, where the price and service is right. Customer satisfaction is our goal, and it's a local family business. And certainly, we encourage everyone to, if you come to this Williams Delight, you're coming west, that light right there, you can't miss Queen Bee's Grocery and Kitchen. Their phone number is 340-226-3795. Right? 340-226-3795. And open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And call for your items if if you need something special, give them a call. Next, we have Alma's. Alma's wide variety of natural products. Marion and Alex owners, 53A King Street, Frederickstead. Right, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right. Area code 340-332-3557 and 340-473-4896. That's Alma's wide variety of natural products, and she has a lot of natural products there. It's special because it's in West, we don't have a real like health food store that has some of these products. She has supplemental things though, like natural toothpaste, natural soaps, natural oils, castor bean oil, incense she makes from hand, powdered incense. She has Afrocentric clothing, DVDs, some African DVDs. She has something new she showed me the other day. It was special oils. there and check for you. If you want special oils, she has some oils. So also vegetable glycerin. I know she carries that vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerins are a very important product, right, for preserving. Also, Alma's has Alma's service, courteous, reliable, and dependable. Uh, Alma's Taxi Service, and give them a call at 340. One of our new sponsors, the Wellness Place, right, Barbara? Also, this is a co-op. In the Living Life Health and Health Food Store. Co-op.
Kindergarten and
And drinks are in demand, definitely. So I taught Trinity. Uh, be sure to check him out, and you're coming through Frederickstead. Next, we have
the Ethiopian World Federation Local 5 Saturday's fundraising takes place at the headquarters. So there's various items that are of aspect. So please, if you are the headquarters yet to see what is in store, please do so. And located at 53 Alma's. Yeah. Yeah. And the doors are painted in yellow, green, and red, so you can't miss it.
The best thing about Right Way is their hospitality. Hospitality to me is locally owned, and when a local owned business establishment extend themselves and provide hospitality like they do, it keeps you coming back.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely. So keep it up, you all. Yes. And this is going to boost you to continue to even do better. And I'll just say, we're bigging you up the real way. So your customer service has definitely been proven to be great. So keep it up.
Love that. Our next sponsor is A&L. A&L Billards. Yes. And
today they are open. Oh, and as well as Sunday too. So 5 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Right.
Yes. So you can go out and play pool. Yay.
Yes, that's good. I like that.
Adhere to wearing your mask.
Yeah.
But go out and have fun playing pool and
bring your appetite.
Yes, there's food and drinks are available as well for sale. So that's A&L Professional Billiards, located at 145 VI Corpland. That's on East Airport Road. All right, and it's a goldish building. It has a pool ball that says A&L right on the building itself. Very creative. These individuals are. So,
plus, there's like it's like they have a lot of games there. They have other than just shooting pool.
Right.
They have a number of other games. So it's a family. To me, it's a family affair, really. So after work, the family can get together, and they're open till 12 at night, and so Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. And I'm not sure how the week looks like, but normally, well, you know what? Let's provide you with the phone number.
Yes, that'll work.
You can't go around. So call them, save the number for future reference. Right. Okay, 340-220-51 Facebook. So go to STX. There's some updates there to help with wealth building, community building, and
this is time to put your money where your mouth is, and give our community and to do. And at a very nominal cost, you can get a nice. Our population is growing up, and soon it's gonna take a giant step. I have a feeling. So
be
right
a part
now,
of it.
yes,
be a
right
part
now.
of it. Secure a space.
Tap in
There's
right
several
now.
spaces available. We do have a full. Well, hey, so we made. Oh my gosh, but definitely full page for $10 a month. That's you
Yeah,
can't beat that.
can't beat that.
And plus, your business or your organization will be mentioned while we are online. So that's a double. You're going to be on paper, which is online, and also you will be mentioned when we're on our online programs on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So, and there's more in store. So definitely, yeah,
Yes,
be a
yes,
part of this. Be a part of this.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a very dynamic article on the first page, right? Written by Alexis George. And
Reset your mind.
yeah, reset
Set
your
your mindset.
mindset.
Mhm.
Article 1, right? It's very dynamic and it describes exactly what we're going through, and it has some solutions there too. So when you get a chance, download this number, share it with your friends, share it with your family, because some of the things he's talking about are crucial to our future development and future existence even. You know, um, it's really powerful. I like the part where he says in the second paragraph, the last sentence, and he talks about can we trust their vaccinations and their research, right? And he says, I quote, "And we continue to subject ourselves to their will and trust that they will do right for us." And right there, historically, if you have just a fair grasp of history and your own where you're from or where you've been, right? Um, Certainly, we cannot trust their research of mass, the Tuskegee, the swine flu. There's so many within the last 50, just in the last 50 years. There's so many contradictions in terms of their health care and their health promotion to vaccine and wanting higher health care, because we know that it's not just a chemical form in terms of illness. Illness is not just chemical. It's just not biochemical. It's emotional, it's mental, and it's spiritual. And if you don't address all four areas, then certainly, and certainly that means that a great portion of us will not get a benefit of what they term as a vaccination or immunization toward a virus, any kind of pathology that's come about. So read this, download this newspaper, please. There's so much in it. There's a great on Brazil and I.
Gregorian calendar. So when we when we opened, I mentioned it's 20.
That calendar is our calendar, and so certainly it's the Gregorian calendar because of his story. You could just go there and you can figure that out, right? But certainly we begin to shed and peel off this neo-colonialism and this miseducation and misinformation. You know, ancestors have so in their infinite set in motion and set in place for us to organizations, all the institutions, right? So institutions, I mean, education, our ancestors set in motion us communities by.
And even as you just mentioned that one of the guides, I would say, that has been provided for us to use so that we could live harmonious life is Ma'at.
Yes.
So that's an ancient reference. That's something to also reference. And
Yeah.
we have been miseducating us as, people, but African descendants especially, really need to begin to discover themselves.
Absolutely.
We have been misled again, I said, miseducated, and it's time for us to know more about us because we need
Discover and that certainly is the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the process. We're on that. So check out the Ethiopian calendar. Check out some of the things that are coming from Kemet, some of the things that are coming from the 54 countries in Africa. And if you pull up YouTube and see some of the progress in some of the countries and some of the modernization that's going on in Africa and the business relationships, hey, it's time for to adhere to our ancestors again. So the article in the paper on Ethiopia and then one on Brazil. The Brazil, now we know Brazil also,
America,
yes,
in case you didn't know.
right, has the largest um, population um, of people that were already there, right? It has the largest population in the Western Hemisphere, of people who were transported from Africa, and mostly from Angola and Mozambique and other countries parallel to Brazil. A lot of them came from that area. Um, it's very important that we recognize some of the things politically that Brazil is going through because it kind of mirrors the United States in this kind of way. Some of the ways they treat the minorities or so-called minorities in Brazil is some of the same methods that we've been treated here in North America and in the Caribbean. So colonizer is the colonizer, and with that colonizer mentality, people suffer. And so we are on the explosive part of recovering ourselves. And I say it's explosive because it's all over the world, and Alexis Joy that out in his article in the first part of in the front of the we've been subjected to another method of oppression, and so we have to really keep our heads on, and because our future and our now and our future is at stake with Africa being the continent that has the most natural resources, the highest creativity.
Love us. Okay.
Yes,
We gotta love us. Yeah, I love my brothers and sisters on the mainland, Africa, and throughout the world. We gotta love us. We
that's
gotta love
right.
us.
And we can't let it as a group, and as a collective, we can't let other people, Chinese or East Indian, and recolonize, dominate us like we've been for centuries. It's time that certainly we continue to on our way up, continue to stand up. We're on our knees right now. It's time to come all the way up, stand up. And how we stand up is supporting each other through co-ops, supporting the paper, the UCU, the Moja Caribbean Union, and supporting our children and our grandchildren to the real essences of African culture and Afro-Caribbean culture. It's very important.
Which brings us to recognize
Yes.
Yucca Africa House Club for providing us with a calendar. It's a monthly calendar. And so this month highlights, like the others, highlights significant people they identify who we should remember. Some may have passed on, may still be with us, and just definitely want to recognize who they are. Like today is the 12th.
It's 12, yes.
Who
Hey, Jemison.
Yeah, Mae Jemison. Okay.
Yeah.
First,
yeah, go ahead.
Black woman in.
She went through as brilliant as that as she is and was, right? She went through hell because that was a male dominated, white male dominated uh, profession, or at least ascribing to be recognized, especially in the armed services, right? This lady had to be so powerful. We have so many powerful sisters and brothers in our community, right? In our nation and in our community that continuously fight against so-called white supremacy and so-called white Europeans or pale skin Europeans, right?
Fight against oppression.
and which represent oppression. I mean, that's
Historically, yeah.
historically, yeah. So we really have to give homage and play proper acknowledgement to our sisters, especially that have go through a male-dominated white supremacist activity and still become on top. I mean, that's the queens and the empresses that we have is phenomenal. It's so Mae Jameson, the first black woman to enter space, 1992. Right.
And on the 13th, tomorrow, Mildred D. Taylor, she was a writer and she's still alive with us? I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, she
Born
is.
in Mississippi
Yeah,
in 1943.
1943. She's still
And
with us.
okay.
Right.
And then the Attica in New York prison protest, 1971, 52 inmates killed.
Mm-hmm.
Geronimo I. Jaga,
Jai Jaga
Jai
Pratt.
Jaga Pratt,
Yeah,
leader of Black Panther Party, born 1947 to 2011.
yeah, yeah. Very powerful people, especially Pratt was actually railroad like a number of other uh, revolutionary people during that time. He was actually framed, and before he passed, though, he was acquitted, and he was able actually to go to Africa, and in Tanzania, and and work with the people in Tanzania, But a very powerful and dynamic young man. I also this person Mildred Taylor, right? The writer from Mississippi. The Mississippians. There was a group of this tribe, and she wrote about these people. These indigenous people, and which is what she was a part of. You know, they changed names because of political harassment and political oppression during that time. So it's very, a very dynamic lady. Also, that prison, Attica prison, that was the history of Attica, and the Attica actually was a turning point in terms of prison reformation or reforming prison issues. And it took 52 people to die in order to get to that point where, once you go to, they suspend your rights to some level. And so this was a very historical prison. They called it a riot, but certainly it was a revolution in the sense that it changed the policy of prison reform and made it more dynamic. Even though we're still the largest population in prison, and we still have um, issues with being incarcerated for. Look, right now, you can imagine. In many states now, over 20 states, the uh, marijuana, cannabis sativa is legal for medical, and some states for recreation. There's so many men in prison for possession of marijuana. Small amounts, and some with larger amounts, of course. But suffering the prison environment, if you've never had any kind of, if you've never been in a prison, it's something, it's good to go and take your children. Take your children to go and check it out, because it gives you an idea of what oppression can maximize its tentacles to, if you don't have your head on and your heart in the right place. It's very important. Attica was a very dynamic and powerful lesson for us as as melanated people, dark skinned people, prison is questionable. I mean, that's really, especially in the system that we've been inculcated with, and the educational process. Yes. Should we go on for more, or what's the time like?
We
At
do have a
o'clock?
guest coming on
Oh yeah,
at
let's do that.
4. Yeah, get the newspaper. You can find it on our website at www.ucu.webs.com. Again, www.ucu.webs.com. Or it's on our Facebook page, Umoja Caribbean Union Inc. Departments. Go to file and download your free copy of our September's newspaper. And also, please give a donation. This
Yes.
newspaper is free, but definitely you are asked to just give a donation. Those no amount is too small or too large. Feel free. We are available on PayPal. We have a PayPal account at umojacaribbeanunion@gmail.com. And our phone number is 1-857-240-2854. Again, 1-857-240-2854. If you want to give us a call, you can give us a call right now and say hi. We want to thank our audience who's on with us right now for being there, and those who are listening online, our online radio, you're welcome to call us and just let us know that you're there too.
Yes.
But we on our on the page with the calendar, play and win. Okay, there's a game, and
Yes.
come on, space. And if you do, the first two persons who find the answers will win a prize. Don't miss this. This is so easy. I'm gonna say easy, okay? The hint is right there on that same page.
Yes,
They see
yes,
like I'm
yes.
giving it away, right?
Yes, yes.
So download a newspaper and play the game. Contact us so that you can get your prize. Wherever you are in the world, we will link you up so you can get your prize. Okay?
That's right. It's excellent to play with a teenager either, or someone that's 9, 10, 11, 12, in that preteen area right there. Excellent. To read. She is an expert teacher. She's been teaching for over 50 years, and alternative education. She's based in that. Matter of fact, bring your family to Africa House Club right there on King Street and make an appointment. We have a number here for her.
Yes.
It's area code 34. No, area code 323 899 5460. That's area code 323 899 5460. Call, make an appointment, check out Africa House Club. There's so much information in there for K through 12. K through 12 and beyond.
Yes, because it's never too late to learn.
Absolutely.
I learn every day.
Every time I go in there, I learn something. Matter of fact.
Yes, so definitely support Africa House Club, UCA Africa House Club.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna share going back to the game part. So when you said like teenagers have them do it, so I remember our first winner. She's a teenager and she played the game and she got the answer and she won this prize. So straight from a Nubian sun.
Right.
So sweet lime, a natural skin nourisher and beautifier. So yeah, it's good for the skin, and she definitely appreciated because she had some skin. Play the game, win a prize. You never know what you might win. You might win this.
That's right. Natural.
So we could go to the community calendar.
Yes.
Because there are things going on. Where are we? So last Sunday, I know the Ethiopian. Well, the Ethiopian Federation had its meeting, and so members, you are to go to the meetings, participate, be involved, and that meeting begins at 3 p.m. Again, the first and the third Sunday of the month. Mark your calendar. Be responsible. Set your alarm. Okay. And for further information, contact local number 5 at gmail.com. All letters, okay? TEWF local number 5 at gmail.com. And then we also last Sunday, um, Morning Mystic Community Kemetic Yoga class back.
Mm-hmm.
She is back. So
Okay.
Sundays at 9 a.m. and also Wednesdays at 7 a.m. That's
Mm-hmm.
right, 7 a.m. If you haven't tried it, and you don't have to be an expert, you can be new. You just want to, get an idea how Kemetic yoga can help you. Please come out and be a part of this experience, yoga class, Kemetic yoga classes. So it's at the beach, which is past Sand Castle in Frederickstead.
Mm-hmm.
And contact Darshania for further information. That's at 340-514-3146. Again, 340-514-3146. And she was on with us last Saturday to share further information, actually. So thank you, Darshania, for doing what you do and definitely bringing back
Yes.
that understanding, that understanding of how to utilize our body, breathing as well to be healthy.
And the postures are so healthy. It's so wonderful that right?
Mhm.
But the Kemetic yoga is so important that we return not only physically but psychologically to ourselves, and that's hey, that's it's a benefit. It's a benefit. Yes. So participate when you can. Next, we have Crucian Dialogues, written by Mario C. Moorhead.
And it's available on Amazon.
This
And
book,
yeah,
this book, I still haven't finished it, but this book is so powerful. You got
I'm
to have
putting
it.
it out there. I'm just gonna put it. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, to read
Mm,
it together. It will go
yes,
by so fast. So if you
yes.
are interested in it, just I'm just putting it out there. It doesn't necessarily have to be us. It could be someone who will start a book club to read the Crucian Dialogue. Are you interested? Let us know.
And we need that. We need a systematic way of collectives, you know, focusing together, raising consciousness together, because that spreads into our families, and the families make up the society, and society makes up the nation and community, right?
And also, yes, in the effort of having VI and Caribbean history taught in our schools, sure that that takes place in our public education for our children from K to 12, especially. So, efforts are being made, funds are being raised to help fight this issue. And they have retained an attorney, that's attorney Michael Joseph. And need, although he's doing this pro bono, there are costs involved.
Court
So any
costs, yes.
amount that you can help in with, please do so. Write a check or money order to attorney Michael Joseph. And in the memo, write Act 4844 and mail it to, you can mail it to Mario Moorhead or just mail it to Post Office Box 187, Frederickstead, Virgin.
So important, so important that we support this. Since 1984, this legislation has been passed, by Adoa Bryan, and hey, it hasn't been implemented yet. So now there's a court case that's going to show that the Commissioner of Education, and we have to have this will definitely impact the writing. I forget who had said, but so the power system that force doesn't mean that there's things that we can do in the legal system that will enhance our educational system by this very act right here. So support verbally, support physically, support economically, violence. And this is one of the ways that we need to attack it.
20, according to, I'm going to say it. Yeah, 4:48 a.m. And the location is at the Positive Palette Doll. So there's a palette that has some positive words mindset meditation will take place. And us here at 340-227-7412, 340-227-7412.
It's a beautiful experience because after in the revelations or the signs or symbols that you receive, right? It helps for the day. It helps to smooth the day out and clear the road in a certain kind of way. I've been subjected to, right? So no mind meditation, come and
Right. Then Umoja Caribbean Union Inc. That's right. That's UCU. That's us. Encouraging our members to come out to our regular meeting. And that's going to be on Sunday, September 27th at 2:30 p.m. at Anubian Sun. Teleconference will be available. So phone 1-857-24. Please mark the date and the time, 2:30 p.m. That's September 27th, and attend the regular meeting.
yes. And for those of you that are interested into some organization that is striving for unity and collective organizing for the benefit of all, right? Come
Yes.
and join UCU. Now a lot of people say, "Oh, enjoy," but look at what the St. Croix Union and D. Hamilton and move together. They were able to benefit so greatly. The Grove community of Grove alone lets people they
That we can together. So
yes.
definitely, if this is something resonates with you,